Hello everybody, this is Graham, also known as Collect75. Welcome back to another Transformers review. Right, for this review, these are a couple of figures that I bought from KO Toys just literally before they went out of business, or forced out of business I suppose. I've been umming and ahhing over these for absolutely years actually. I originally saw these back when I was in Spain about, I don't know, 6 years ago maybe. But they were a bit overpriced and so I never bothered with them. And I wasn't into knockoff figures at all back then. But I saw this on KO Toys, and I'd always been meaning to get them, but I just never got around to doing it. But I thought, well, I wanted to get one other figure, which is, of course, this one here. This is my Henkei knockoff Ratchet that I wanted. Ramjet even. I wanted this just because I have the classics Ramjet, but I prefer the colours on this, and I wasn't going to pay how much they want for an original one. Which is about 50 odd quid. So I got this, and there's no major problems with it. I actually really do like it. Also got as well, what is this? A movie Fracture, which is a bit like the classics Mirage. It's a pretty damn good figure. A bit loose on the joints, but pretty good. What else did I bought recently? Actually, I bought this. This is Dark of the Moon Thundercracker deluxe version. Great toy. I love it. It's one of the few ones out of that line I actually really do like. Right, well anyway, let's get back to what I'm supposed to be reviewing right now. This is of course an oversized Generation 1 Darkwing and Dreadwind. I'm going to start here with Dreadwind. As you can see, he's now sort of like a white and blue jet. The plastic does feel cheap of course, but it's pretty good. I do like it. This is a size comparison with the original Darkwing, Dreadwind even. As you can see, it's about double-sized. I do like it. I do like my oversized toys. They're actually damn good. It does have a little bit of a loose wing problem there, but other than that, all the joints on this one actually seem pretty damn good. The arms, like I said, all stiff and everything like that. But again, they do feel slightly cheap. He's got a funny coloured head there. Strange colours. Alright, so go on me. I do prefer Darkwing, which I'll show you in a minute. He's got a funny. He looks like a clown. But there we go. Yeah, but other than that, it's pretty good. The weapons do sort of like are a bit hollow in the inside. I don't know if you can see that just there. But other than that, I do love the translucent one though. He's still got. Right, I'm going to transfer this quickly into plain mode. He retains mostly the same transformation. I'm not going to go on about the transformation too much, but we just lift that up. You have to unclip the arms slightly just there. Then on the feet here, we push the back panels in. Like that, and then this bit we just fold down like that. I don't know why they've done it like that, but they obviously made a cock up when they were building it or whatever, but you can't fold them all the way around like the original one. Anyway, then we get the legs and we just rotate them all around. Exactly the same as the original Generation 1. That fits in just there. Either that or when I actually bought mine, these air intake sections just there were on the wrong way round. Maybe I put it back together wrong, but I can't fold them back around how they should. I'm sure that's how it was anyway. But there we go. Right, so that's that all done, and we're almost actually there now. All we're going to do now is just fold the arms down straight, like that. Fold them all back up, push them all the way down, like that, and then we're going to push them all the way forward. Oh, there I've got a missile falling off there. Come at those in a minute. That locks all the wings in place, and then we get this tail section. This does snap into place, which is pretty cool, and then down, and it should clap in just there. And here we have Dreadwind in plain mode. In fact, it does come with these extra missiles, which are damn cool, if you want my opinion. They do fit into little. So let me do it so you can see it. Little sockets just there on the wing, on the side of the wing, and then you get the sort of like the tail fin bit there, and they just sort of like push in, and they do hold in place, which is pretty cool. Like that, and it gives you, keep forgetting his name, Dreadwind even, in plain mode, and he looks pretty damn cool. I really like it. This bloody missile there is a bit loose, but it's absolutely brilliant. It's amazingly double-sized, fantastic. Let me just transform my original one. Right, so I've transformed my original G1 Dreadwind, and as you can see, he's a pretty damn cool jet. But then when you place him next side to this oversized jet, you can see just how cool this one actually looks. I think it looks fantastic. I do love it. And I do love planes and stuff. pretty damn cool. I do like that jet. We're going to pop him down there, and then we're going to move on to Darkwing. Now, Darkwing is a little bit different. They've got a few more problems with this one. As you can see, he's got no real paint applications. It was very plain in purple and white. The face, as you can see, he does look remarkably like a clown. I love the way they painted the mouth with like a giant smile in there. Just makes me laugh. But he retains all the same sort of gimmicks and features as the original Generation 1. Yeah, it's you know, it's what else can you say? The legs move and everything like that. These legs do seem very, very long and lanky now, being that he's oversized. But you know, what can you do? Anyway, we're going to transform this guy. No problems with the guns on these ones. Still hollow, but at least you can hold them in both modes. I didn't put no guns on Dreadwind in plain mode, mainly because with the missiles they just get in the way and everything like that. Right, so now with this guy, basically the same transformation. We open out the arms just there. That gives all this stuff around here, all this clearance. We still have to fold away the legs as such, pretty much like the original Generation 1. That just closes up like that. Then we have to separate the, oh bloody hell, I can't bloody get the phone out of the way. Separate the legs. They don't really want to stay around too well, but that doesn't matter. We open them out like so. Again, we have to rotate it halfway, push the head in. This is where this figure does suffer a little bit, because when you start pushing all this stuff together, nothing really wants to match up too well. We're going to push it in. There we go. Push that in, and then push this one in. Push it all the way. It doesn't really stay there too well, but that's how it should end up. Alright. The next thing we do is we fold down the arms. But now, the arms will not really close. Well, this one will, but this one won't, because now the head actually gets in the way of the arm joint, which is a pain. I was thinking of trying to do something about it, but there's not much you can do. All you can do is try and move this body around a little bit, and then it pushes it off centre, which is a bit weird. Then we get this whole front assembly. That comes down pretty much like as normal. If you can get it in, it's nothing, like I say, nothing wants to match up amazingly well. Once you get it in there, you'll find it's actually pretty good. There we go. And once you've got the arms in place, you can move them about a little bit. Get the wings down and in place. There we go. I actually broke the clip that holds the wing in place when I first got it out of the bloody box, unfortunately. These then fold together. And there we have Darkwing in jet mode, and I believe he's a tornado. Yeah, I'm sure he is. And it's pretty cool. Again, the wings will open out to give him more manoeuvrability when he's flying and everything like that. It still looks an amazing jet. Not as good as my little friend over there, Dreadwind. These guns, you can still do the same thing. You turn the arms, still turn the hands around, put them in the hands, like that when he's in jet mode. But I always thought that looked a bit crap, if I'm honest with you. You can still put them in the little holes he comes with just here, which is probably better, to be honest. Like that. Anyway, right, I'm not going to concentrate on that for too long. Let's try and get this bloody, like I say, all the bits seem to want to pop out. It doesn't fit together too well. And right at the back here, you do end up with that giant section sticking past the engines, which is a bit annoying. It does it on the G1, but this one seems to do it more. They also came with these Powermaster figures. They don't do nothing, they're just hard, solid plastic. This is throttle, I believe. Actually, no, they both look the same. Just the same. This one is in robot mode. And then they've done one where he's sort of sitting down. I'm going to show you that. Then what you do is he still has a space for the Powermaster just there. And then he's got a little, sort of like a little thing there. And then you put that in there. And then he sits there. Completely pointless. They're going to be thrown away, if I'm honest with you. They serve no purpose, and they just look crap. And the figure is just what you really want it for. Right, one of the reasons why I never got these off KO Toys before was that in the pictures that they had, it never looked right when it was transformed into jet mode. It always had the legs sticking out the back, and the same with Dreadwind. And so I didn't know whether you could actually combine it to form Dreadwing. I'm happy to say you can, and that's exactly what I'm going to do now. It still follows near enough the exact same transformation. We split these wing sections. You I'm pretty sure they'll break one of these fucking days because it is cheap plastic. Anyway, you split the tail section like that. We open out this. This rotates all the way back. Then you can push this into position like that. It doesn't want to stay there too well, but hopefully it won't matter because in a minute we'll have him connected up to his little friend. I'm going to put all these little bits to the side here. I'm going to move on to Dreadwind here. We're going to come to the front. We're just going to open up these little wings at the front here. Still comes with those, which is pretty cool. Then we open up the tail section. As bloody such. There we go. These bloody missiles falling off again. Just going to put that there. Right, now then. This is where it gets a tiny bit complicated. I'm just going to open up that a little bit there. He does still come with the exact same sort of way that this guy connects, only it can be problematic to say the fucking least. It doesn't want to go too well on here. Let me just see if I can hold it. It should come on. I think I've got to extend the legs slightly. There we go. Once you've got them on, and they do sort of line up, you've then got to manoeuvre all these wings back and into place. I'm going to have to do it on the side here, but then I will show you what I'm doing in 1 second. These bloody poxy wings on Darkwing. Absolute nightmare. Anyway, once you've done that, you can sort of line everything up. And they do sort of want to, but now they don't for some reason. Why doesn't that want to line up? I've got no room on this little table. There we go. Why doesn't he not want to do that? I don't know. Must be something getting in the way. Oh, that's fine. His bloody hand's pushing it on. What about on that side? There you go. Gotcha. Right. Right. So I managed to do that. What I found is that on the underside here, you can see both sets of hands, so I had the hands pushing the wings apart, which is very annoying. Right, but once you've done that, as you can see, it's become a much larger jet now. We open out the wings to the back, exactly the same as on the G1, like that, to form the back half of the front wing section, or assembly, whatever you want to call it. Like so. And then I'm going to put it down here. Next step is to connect the wings up like this. This is where it's fucking annoying. There we go. Once you've got that, there we go, you can open up that. There we go. Right, so, yeah, it doesn't stay together fantastically well. This is about the best I could hope for, to be honest. I have managed to get this in. Let's see if I can. There we go. That's about the best you're going to get it, to be honest. It can be a little bit fiddly and a little bit annoying. There we go. And these wing sections, like I say, don't really want to stay together too well, but you can still combine it. It is made to combine, it just not very well, unfortunately. But it still looks amazing. Absolutely brilliant figure, this. Definitely one of the best, and you can combine these little guns as such down here. They do go together with little pins and everything like that, and then you can put them on the sides much like normal, and they will fit into the little holes just on the side there like that, and like that. And then that is your completed Dreadwing. Pretty cool, if you want my opinion. It has a few problems. As you can see, it doesn't want to stay together too well just in the middle there, and it seems to be off at an angle on that section up there, but it is still very, very good. I still love this. It just looks fantastic. Giant fucking jet. Absolutely fucking brilliant. I love that. I'm just going to pop them down there for a second. I'm just going to do a quick size comparison with the original G1. I'm just going to transform it very quickly because I have my original Darkwing set up. And you just connect him. Not a lot bloody easier, I'll tell you that now. That's the way you go in. Open that out. In there. Push the wings back. There we go. Connect up the tail section. Doesn't want to get together now. What have I done? There we go. Connect up the tail section, and there's your original Generation 1 Dreadwing. And I used to think this was a quite big jet, but now compared to this seems so small. There we go. Let's see if I can just do this. There we go. There's a little size comparison for you. It is, this thing here is absolutely fucking huge and brilliant. I love it. If you can get it, and you don't mind paying for it, because it is a bit on the crap side, quality wise, but it's still pretty good. I ain't got a problem with them. I think it's brilliant. Look at it. It looks fantastic. Right, anyway, this has been Graham, the Collector 75, with a knockoff Dreadwing and Darkwing. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.